Hey guys, this is Iper speaking for the Dutch Damage Clan, and the first thing I want to say is that we got featured on the very first episode of the Pixel Enemy Top Plays. So if you haven't seen it, I'll put an annotation on the screen right here, you can go and check it out, and it was actually the same clip that got us featured in the very first Battlefield 4 Top Plays of Big Mooney. So yeah, that's quite funny. But yeah, if you haven't seen it, go check it out right here. But on to today's topic, and that is preparing for Battlefield 4. Now the first tip I have is upgrading your hardware. And what I mean by that is, if you play on PC, upgrade your graphics card or upgrade your CPU and all that stuff. I'm not really a good PC player, so I don't know everything about it, but if you play on console, you can of course upgrade your or buy a new controller. That really works because I've got an old controller, and you know, if you let your thumb off these sticks will be, you know, a bit, they will lean to the left, which means that if you got a sniper and you let go of your left thumbstick, that means that I will still walk a bit to the left, which means that I'm not gonna be accurate as a sniper. And to fix that, all you gotta do is buy a new controller. And the next tip I have is adjusting your sensitivity. And I've seen a lot of people with really high sensitivities, and really for me, and I mainly can speak for almost everyone, if you put your sensitivity up too high, your accuracy is gonna suffer really bad. If you play on low sensitivity, your accuracy will be very much more accurate, and yeah, it just means you're gonna win a lot more gunfights, and that it's gonna help you out in a lot of situations. So if you get used to it now on Battlefield 3, you might be able to perform better at the release day of Battlefield 4. The next tip I have for you guys is know your role on the battlefield. And what I mean by that is, DICE has given us 4 different classes, which are, of course, you are already familiar with, but that is the Assault, the Support, the Engineer, and the Recon. And if you are a support, then please do give your teammates ammo and don't be a douche and just ignore your teammates. And if you are a Assault player, please do revive your teams, give your team support by giving them health boxes. And if you are an Engineer, of course, take out those tanks, because if you don't, you're really gonna, you know, annoy your teammates by not doing that. And if you are a Recon, which I'm not really a big fan of, but if you are a Recon, please use your spawn beacon to get access to key points to the map, and don't be someone that is on a big tall building but a bipod with a 12 times scope doing pretty much nothing for your team. Just, if you are a Recon, please try to be a bit more aggressive and put those spawn beacons and motion sensors and or motion balls, throw them at key points so you can help your team out by spotting those enemies onto the battlefield. I mean on your minimap, of course, not on the battlefield. And the next tip I have is play with friends, play with people you know. Make sure you got a good headset so you can communicate with others, because this team is all about teamwork. So you're gonna win a lot more games. If I would play with my friends, I'm gonna win so much more games than I would if I would play more like a lone wolf style without communicating to my team. So that really helps out a lot. And with that said, you really need to use cover. Cover is one of the most important things, because it will get you saved in a lot of situations. Because if you imagine this situation where you are, maybe half of your body is exposed and you're facing someone that is running out in the open, chances are that you are gonna win that gunfight. Use cover as your advantage, and don't be a fool and run out of the battlefield immediately without checking your environment. But yeah, that are all the tips that I have for you today. If you do like these kind of videos, please show us support by leaving it a like or sharing it with all your friends on Twitter. That would be really much appreciated. And yeah, thanks for watching.